All right, it's market update time, and you want to stick around because you want to find out if you're thinking about selling your home, what's going to happen. Also, if you're thinking about buying a home, why are buyers winning right now? So stick around for it, okay? As usual, if you're watching this on social media, you didn't get the email, go into the description, click on the link. That way, when I say things like I'm going to say right now, like look at all the numbers down below, check all those out. If you have any questions, let me know, because you want to know what those numbers really are, what they are down below. But the number one thing I want you to look at right now is the interest rate. So we're still sitting in the low sixes right now. We were in the high fives for about a second. And depends on the talking heads you listen to. I'm hearing some predicting tomorrow, next year, we're probably going to still be in the mid to low sixes. And I'm still hearing some say they think we might get into the fives, because I know they're trying to bring that, bring that Fed fund rate down into like the twos. I mean, they love it in the ones, but that's just, we're not going to see that. But if that Fed fund rate does continue to drop down over time, we might see that adjustment with the mortgage rates get down into the fives, which would be fantastic for the market, of course. So here we go. A couple things I want you to look at that are going on right now. One, we are seeing a little bit of the inventory get gobbled up. We're seeing more homes get stripped off the market right now. So the MAI is kind of holding steady here in North Orange County. We're still in the 50s. We're overall Orange County, though, they're getting closer and closer to that band, to the buyer's market being a balanced market in the low 40s, almost at 40 right now. But we are seeing inventory getting gobbled up a little bit because of that summer surge I always tell you about, that buyers are jumping in there. So we are seeing that happen. But the other thing we're seeing happen, though, is I want you to take a look at this. I'm going to bring my numbers up in front of me. Here's where buyers are missing out because they're not putting offers on properties. I have listings. People come in and say, well, we don't want to, insult the seller, but just put your offer in. If I'm a buyer's agent, I'm telling my buyers, put an offer in. Doesn't matter, as long as it's not insane, but put an offer in there as long as it's pretty reasonable. Let's get that offer in, because the numbers are like this. 25% of the recent listings sold above the list price, about 25%, but less than 15% closed at the list price. So do your math, almost 65% of recent listings closed below the list price. Why is that? Because buyers took a shot and they got it. So make sure you're writing those offers. Don't be afraid to write offers, because right now, I've been talking about this for months and months and years until I'm blue in the face almost, is that sellers are still going out there a little too hot. They're going out a little high on the market right now. And then what's happening? Well, they're having to come down. But the problem is a lot of these homes are sitting because buyers are afraid to put that offer in. So make sure you're putting that offer in. So on the flip side, for sellers, make sure you're putting a good product out there. The house is clean. We talked the other day in one of my other videos about getting the house ready for sale, doing all those type of things, making sure that it's presented the right way, and look at the comps. Don't go bananas. If your house is worth $1 million, don't list it at 1.3, because you're going to sit there and then buyers are going to be afraid to write it at $1 million. But make sure you're close to those comps so you are getting competitive. You're getting multiple offers, okay? So think about that, though. Almost 65% of recent home sales went under the list price. Big opportunity right now. If you're a buyer and you're still waiting for something, this is it. This is it. So get on it, okay? That's all I have for you today. Of course, all the numbers are down there, you guys. Take a look at those. If you have any other questions, I'm kind of keeping it short, but you know how to get a hold of me. DM me, call me, text me, whatever you want to do. I'm always here. I always say it. Agent B here to help when you're ready. I'll see ya.